there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today, just for your information, this video will be spoiler free. I don't know anything about the show. It's not come out yet. It's actually coming out tomorrow on my birthday. So I'm gonna crack open the Mandalorian. He's from Star Wars, the Black Series, and he looks amazing. Not much information given on the back. His body is shielded by Beskar armor. His face is hidden behind a T-visored shape. A T-visored mask? Yeah. What am I thinking? And his past is wrapped in mystery. The Mandalorian is battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy. So I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what his motivations are. I don't know what his mysterious backstory is. I just want to play with a toy. So let's get him out of the package. Take a look, and I hope you'll join me. And here's the Mandalorian out of the package, and he looks flat out amazing. A lot of detail, a lot of rust on that Mandalorian helmet. Like he's been around. He's a guy who just absolutely has seen some stuff. Bad, mismatched armor, bullet holes, bullet pings, the cape torn, tethered, barely holding on at the neck. I love the mismatched armor. And actually that reminds me of Beach Troopers from Rogue One, the color scheme, which I like. The gun reminds me of the Star Wars special Boba Fett, where he had that weird gun and he rode the back of that one animal. I love it. Heavy artillery wrapped around his leg. The amount of deco on this is nuts. The belt on, not going anywhere. His little piece that goes over the shoulder that connects to the belt, even better. Really like how dangly the cape is. You can either put it over the shoulder, you could have it draped on the back, but I think they really want you to wear it on the shoulder. The gun, painted beautifully. Brown plastic, silver. A little bit darker, probably unpainted plastic, and then more silver. Came out beautifully. And he's got trigger finger so that you can hold it just like this. And in addition, he does come with this little blaster, and it does come in this little holster, which, by the way, you can unholster, for lack of a better term, and it fits. Come on, right in. Get in there. You know you want it. Bam. Then you can just buckle it back in. A little peg and a little hole. Amazing. I like that a lot. That's where that's going, and that's where that's staying, because he needs to hold on to this big, giant blaster weapon. Oh, man. They did such a good job with the little paint details, with the amount of damage he's taken. The articulation, as always with Black Series, good enough. He's got butterfly shoulders so that he can hold onto the weapon like a normal person. Who'd have thought? His head doesn't get as much articulation. There's no headless version of this. There's no, unmasking reveal out of him. Single jointed elbows. On his right hand, he's got the hinge that goes like this, and on his left, it goes like this, if that makes sense. If you're watching an action figure review, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Double jointed knees, ankle pivot, and ankle rockers. And he just looks so good. This is a new era for Black Series, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of new crazy characters. The show's gonna be awesome, and in fact, let's get two of the most famous Mandalorians in here right now. We've got Boba, my boy Boba, and my other boy Jango, and they're looking pretty solid, all three of them together. I'm getting a pretty good Mandalorian collection. So of course that means we gotta put Revan right there, or not. He just rocks the mask as kind of a war trophy. So let's get him out of there. Those three look awesome together. Oh my gosh. And I know all of a sudden they're not really Mandalorians, but listen, they rock the stuff. They're Mandalorians. I'm not gonna argue that with anybody. They're Mandalorians. So yeah, size comparison wise, he scales very well with them. Good accessories. No need for alternate hands, especially if you're just putting them like this. I'm afraid to say it. I'm sure after I watch the show, it's going to be an even higher score, but I'm going to say a 4.75 out of 5. I don't have any real attachment to this character, but I'm sure by the end of the show, I'm going to backstep and say 5. But for right now, this guy is very impressive, very detailed, and I think they had to be. Because if the figure wasn't any good, the merch would just sit on the shelf. And they had to, you know. This new show, it's going to be a vessel for selling toys. I can't wait to see what else they have in store. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, hit like, share, subscribe, do all that. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both at The Toy Temple. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.